guys, welcome to my channel Subhasar's classes. Let us continue with the chapter in trigonometry. In the previous class we had compound angles, the trigonometric ratios involved with a plus b, a minus b, and the two processes componendo and dividendo, sin c, sin d, sin c plus sin d, sin c minus sin d, cos c plus cos d, cos c minus cos d. We had discussed all about these, but we had not talked of the multiple angles or the submultiple angles. What if someone asks us what is sin of 2a, sin of 2b, cos of 2c? So in order to find those equations, those formulae, let us start with the previous discussion. We had sin of a plus b is sin a cos b plus cos a sin b, while cos of a plus b gives us cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b. So what if a becomes equal to b? If a is equal to b, we can replace b with a, and this gives sin a plus a is equal to sin a cos a plus cos a sin a. That means the LHS, the left hand side becomes sin of 2a, while the right hand side becomes twice sin a cos a, and we get a new formula, that is sin of twice a is 2 sin a cos a. And employing the same technique here, we are replacing b by a, so we get cos a plus a cos a into cos a minus sin a into sin a. That means cos of 2a is cos square a minus sin square a. And like this formula does not end up here, because we know that sin a and cos a are interchangeable. So if we change sin square a by 1 minus cos square a, or if we change cos square a by 1 minus sin square a, then we get two different things. So this factor becomes either 1 minus sin square a minus sin square a, or cos square a minus 1 minus sin square a, which on simplification gives us 1 minus 2 sin square a, or cos square a minus 1 plus cos square a, which is 2 cos square a minus 1. Now we have three different formulas for the same cosine, cos 2a. So summarizing, sin 2a became 2 sin a cos a, cos 2a has three different forms. The sin form is 1 minus sin square 2 sin square a. The cosine form, pure cosine form is 2 cos square a minus 1, and there is the simpler form, the hybrid form, which is cos square a minus sin square a. Generally these two hybrid forms are popular in high schools. These two are hybrid forms in which we have cos and sin both in the formula, and cos can be separated, cos can be made pure, it can be put into purely in the form of sin a or cos a. So with this we shift to the next unit. What if we replace a or b with twice of the angle? If we have, now we have got sin 2a is 2 sin a cos a. So if we want to find sin 3a, then it should be sin 2a plus a. So using the formula of sin a plus b, you can get it as sin 2a into cos a plus cos 2a into sin a. And if we put values, this will be 2 sin a cos a into cos a, and this is 1 minus 2 sin square a into sin a, putting the sin form. Now we get 2 sin a into cos square a, which is 1 minus sin square a, plus multiply sin a minus 2 sin cube a. So just again simplify 2 sin a minus 2 sin cube a plus sin a minus 2 sin cube a. Here we get there are 3 sin a and there are 4 sin cube a. So sin 3 became this. We have got a formula. Let us keep it here. Sin 3 is 3 sin a minus 4 sin cube a. In your class 12th, you will have to use trigonometric identities while you are doing differentiation or integration. Primarily in integration, this formula needs to be changed. If you just reshuffle these 3 terms, you can get 4 sin cube a on the left side to yield 3 sin a minus sin 3a on the right side. And what will be the value of sin cube a? Sin cube will be 1/4 of this side. 4 will be divided here, so 3/4 sin a, or you can simply put 1/4 into 3 sin a minus sin 3a. So this is a conversion of a power function of trigonometric ratio into a simpler form. This can be easily integrated while this can't be. So for integration this is difficult, so we take this form also. Sin cube a becomes 1/4 of 3 sin a minus sin 3. That means, for example, the application is, what if you get sin cube 20 degree? Can you find the value of this? See, this will be 1/4 of, say, sin cube 60 degree. So 1/4 into 3 sin 60 degree minus sin 3 into 60, that is 180 degree. So that is 1/4 into 3 sin 360 is √3/2 minus sin 180 0. So you get 3√3 upon 8. So sin cube 60 degree is also √3/2 whole cube, which is 3√3/8. So this is the application. Now let us go for cosine of 3a. This will be cosine of 3a, so cos of 2a plus 3a, 2a plus a, and this is cos a into cos b, cos 2a into cos a minus sin a into sin b, that means sin 2a into sin b. If we want to convert this whole into the cosine form, then we write it 2 cos square a minus 1, the cosine form of cos 2a, which we had this here, into cos a minus 2 sin a cos a into sin a. So you get here 2 cos cube a minus cos a, and here you get cos a 2 cos a into sin a into sin a sin square a, which is 1 minus cos square a. So multiplying this you get 2 cos cube a minus cos a minus 2 cos a plus 2 cos square a, which upon simplification 2 cos square a plus 2 cos square a 2 cos cube a, sorry 2 cos cube a. So these two add up to 4 cos cube a and these two to minus 3 cosec. So this much is cos of 3a. We got a new formula. Write it here. Cos 3a is 4 cos cube a minus 3 cosec. And similarly for a 12th class application purpose in integration, this can be converted as 4 cos cube a equals to this side so cos 3a cosec, this side it becomes plus cos 3. So we have cos cube a is equal to 1/4 of 3 cosec plus cos 3. To keep it uniform with the sine formula, I just change this pattern. So you have cos cube a 1/4 of 3 cosec plus cos 3. So there is a difference in each formula between sine and cos. You have seen that in sine 3 we have 3 sine a minus 4 sine cube a. To remember this formula perfectly, I just give you a tip. Sine a, the value of sine a generally gradually increases. At 0 degree it is 0, at 90 degree it is 1. Sine 0 is 0 and sine 90 is 1. So value of sine gradually increases from 0 to 90. So here you can say in a sine function, in a sine formula, we have the increasing or ascending values like 3 and 4, like sine a to the power 1 and sine a to the power 3. So in both ways the power is increasing and also the value is increasing. And what with the cos value? In case of cos, you see, in case of at cos 0 degree it is 1, at cos 90 it is 0. So value of cos decreases. So it is also found in this formula. Here it is 4 cos cube a minus 3 cosec. If we put into the form of power, 4 cos a whole cube minus 3 cosec. So what you see here is the values are descending order, 4 then 3 and power whole cube and power to the 1. So there is a technically a general formula. We know that in a 3a formula there are 2 numbers used. 1, there are 2 powers used, and sine 3a, sine is ascending order and cos is descending order. So using this technique one can remember what is sine 3a. Write 3 and 4, first the smaller one, next this larger one, and for sine, the sine is minus, so 3, keep the lower power here and the higher power here. For cos 3 it is in descending order, so keep 4 first, 3 next, give the minus sign, keep the higher power here and the lower power. You got the technique. So this is about sine 3 and sine 3. And for tan 3 you have this homework. Try to find this by using this, so that it gives you 3 tan a minus tan cube a upon 1 minus 3 tan square a. This is the value of tan 3a. I give you this homework for your personal practice, and tell me in the next class if you could do it or not, and try to remember this pattern. In this class we have finished 2a and 3a, which are known as multiple angles. In the subsequent class, in the next class, we shall deal with half a and 1/3 a, which are called submultiple angles. So till then, let us end this chapter in this class here. Try to subscribe and share my channel Subhash Classes. Thank you. Bye.